What hello my magical friends. Today we're taking you inside the colorful, bricktastic world of Legoland Resort. We're giving you a full room tour, including the awesome kids bunk bed area, and showing off all the family-friendly amenities that make this stay extra special. From themed rooms to pajama dance parties and everything in between, you won't want to miss it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
You kids ready?
Are we ready for Legoland? When you are driving into the Legoland Hotel or the Pirate Island Hotel, it's gonna seem like you're actually going into the parks themselves. You're gonna pass by Legoland, you're gonna pass by Peppa Pig, you're gonna pass through the parking lot where everyone parks their car if they are just doing a day trip. But if you continue past the solar panel parking, you're going to then end up at the hotels. So it can be a little bit confusing because you're gonna have to pass through where you would usually pay for a daily parking if you're here for just one day, and then you're going to get to the Pirate Hotel / Legoland Hotel. But have no fear, eventually you'll get there. And you are actually going to be parking underneath the solar panels. That is designated hotel parking. And one thing to keep in mind is that the parking for the resort is not included in your stay, and it's an additional fee.
Ooh, hello my magical friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is a new day, and guess what? We are here at Legoland, Florida for the first time. We are going to be staying at the Pirates Hotel, and my kids are ecstatic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
From the moment that you walk into the Pirate Hotel, the theme is everywhere, in the hallways, in the lobby, any which place. Walking into the Legoland Resort room feels like stepping into a Lego adventure. The pirate theme is in full force. It has a kids area that's a dream come true, complete with colorful bunk beds, designed with a mini Lego fortress, and of course the pirate theme is in full effect. Each bunk is decked out with playful Lego themed bedding, fun wall art, and even a hidden treasure or two. There's also usually a pull-out bed underneath the bunk bed, so it sleeps up to 3 kids comfortably. The space feels like their own little hideout, and the plus is that it's separate from the main bed area, giving everyone a bit of space, but also allowing them to kind of go nuts, go wild with the TV and the Legos that they have in their little space and area. My kids loved hanging out in this fortress of a little hidden gem. The queen bed area in the Pirate Island Hotel is a playful mix of comfort and swashbuckling fun. The bed sits under a canopy of nautical decor surrounded by pirate-themed murals. Think treasure maps, wooden planks, and Lego pirate characters peeking from the walls. There's still a grown-up feel to it, but with just enough whimsy to stay on theme.
Fridge is pretty small. It's not huge. And we managed to put some cheese strings, Uncrustables, yogurts in the back. I did bring a little bit of meatballs. We have the girls' milks in here, applesauce, and lots of little yogurts like these as well. I have coconut yogurt back there, so we were able to place a good amount of things in here for the 4 days that we are here. But do keep that in mind, it's not a huge fridge.
They also offer a Keurig machine with tea and coffee, 2 Dasani bottles, and they do have a closet where you can hang your things as well as place your luggage. The only thing is that they do not have any drawers, so keep that in mind if you are a person who likes to unpack and put their clothes in drawers. You might have to think of an alternative. Of course, the bathroom has to be very well themed. They offer body lotion, conditioner, as well as shampoo.
So this is interesting.
We have the big toilet seat and the small toilet seat for the little humans. Perfect.
And they also provide a stool for the little ones to brush their teeth, a hair dryer if you need it, and one of my favorite things about the bathroom was the actual tub. Look at this curtain and the tiling in this bathroom. So cute. The view that we got was towards the park, but they do offer lake views as well.
Wow. Okay, so this room is awesome if you have little ones or if you just want a good time, you know, with a strong pirate theme. It's really, really cute. I definitely recommend. The room is rather big as well. There are 3 beds, as you saw, so as a family of 5, it is perfect. But if you have an extra little baby, you can definitely still put a pack and play in this room where the big queen bed is. So there's plenty of room. I don't feel clustered at all. And they still have like their own little area. One thing I will say is you do want to be careful because our middle child tried to climb to the bunk bed and she did, but she didn't know how to get down and she almost jumped off. So just a heads up, you definitely want to kind of monitor that side. If you have little ones like I do, she just turned 3, so she doesn't understand the concept quite yet of how bunk beds work. And as you can see, the other little one is screaming bloody murder for something else. But, you know, this is vacation as a family of 5 with 3 kids, 4 and under. So today's plan is gonna be super chill. They let us know that at 7:30 there is a pajama party. So I think we're going to hit that up with the kids. And the dinner is until 9 o'clock. So we usually eat around 8 o'clock. We'll probably head down there at that time after the pajama party, have dinner, and then come back and do bath times and go to sleep because tomorrow is the first day of Legoland. We have never been here, so I'm kind of excited. We're gonna have something new to explore, wander around, and you literally walk across the street and you're at the park. So the convenience of staying at this hotel is top notch. Now something else that they do here at the room is they give you a scavenger hunt and there is a treasure that you can open. So we're not gonna do this today. It's in English as well as in Spanish on the other side. When we do this though, I think it'll be tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's just 4 questions. It'll tell us the code to open up the treasure.
Every night, the Legoland Hotel offers a pajama dance party that takes place daily at 7:30 in the Castle Play area. Children are encouraged to wear their pajamas and they get to showcase their dance moves in a lively Lego-themed environment. There is a DJ who plays awesome music. It's usually hosted by 2 characters, although one night it was just 1 character. But I love how they are so well themed. They're kind of like Renaissance costumed characters and they have a lot of energy and they really pump up the kids to jump, dance, and just have a good time in general. They get to dance and play the freeze dance game. The kids are obsessed with it. It's such a fun way to end the day after being out at the parks, and it's not only just for them. They also invite us parents to dance, and let me tell you, they play some bops. There was some Backstreet Boys, NSYNCs, and of course the cha-cha slide. It was a lot of fun, and we literally went every night that this was offered.
Well, that was a fun little dance party. The kids had a blast. And now we are about to go see the sunset. They have a place where you can actually get s'mores. You do have to pay, but they also have putt-putt down here and a dock for you to see the sunset. And the sun is setting right now. It looks really, really pretty. Oh, look at that sunset. So this is where you can do s'mores. This is huge, this fire pit. Wow, it is big. And right over here, We have our dock. I think we missed the sunset by like literally 3 minutes, but this is a nice view.
Made it back to the hotel room. We ordered some pizza from the pizza place downstairs, and surprisingly, it's not expensive for the pizza. The pizza is only like 22 bucks. I don't know, I can't remember, but I'll make sure to show you guys. We settled on that. We were gonna go to the restaurant, but it's getting kind of late. It's 8:40. These kids normally go to sleep at this time, so we figured at a sit-down restaurant this late is probably not a good idea. So, pizza in the room it is.
We got our pizza!
Dinner is served.
All right, my friends, today I am going to give you a tour of the LEGOLAND Hotel. So we're gonna kind of do a walkthrough so you can get an idea of the land of the field, all the things they have to offer, and how close it is to the park, because that's really nice. So to begin, you are actually going to be driving right into here. They do offer valet if you need it, and the LEGOLAND Park is right there. That's the entrance. And as soon as you pull in, you're going to come across the hotel itself. Now this side is the LEGOLAND Hotel, and then on this side, we have the pirate themed hotel. So you can see it has a lot of pirate details, and down on this side, you can see the pirate ship. If you are staying here, they do allow you to park on the side while you check in, unload, and then you can take your car to where the solar panels are. But this is the main entrance. I love how they have the dragon up here. It's so cool. That's just a really nice detail. It's right front center as soon as you get here. All right, so we're gonna walk straight in. You're gonna come across the main lobby. The main lobby is where you can check in for both hotels. And when we got here, we were greeted by another dragon, and they did have a meet and greet character right here. So keep a lookout if you do get here on the weekends. This side is going to be the Pirate Island Hotel, and this is your main lobby where you check in. So they have kiosks for you to check in, but they also have a person if you want to do a check-in with someone to ask any questions and whatnot. They also have a little gift shop if you want to take something home, bring with you some food to the room, Legos, bathing suits, flip-flops, sunglasses, which I definitely should have bought yesterday because it was bright. And then right over here, we have the Sky Lounge. So the Sky Lounge is one of the places where you can eat. We actually ended up getting food here when the pool closed for lightning, and it was super convenient. They have a full menu to choose from, but they also have this Lego theater, which is essentially beanbags and a big TV showing a Lego movie. All right, so past the theater, right back here, you're going to find an area where they actually have workshops for you to build Lego pieces into different things, and it's called the Creative Workshop. So it's going to be located right over here, and inside you're going to see kind of like a classroom style room where you can sit down, and they have a camera right there mounted on the ceiling with a viewpoint of the person who's building. Usually it's like a rocket ship. I've seen some kids have them, and you can follow along and build your own rocket ship. Obviously my kids are still too little for this, but it's a really nice extracurricular activity that you can do here at the hotel. This way you have the main castle. This is where the pajama parties happen. This is where they're gonna be able to play with Legos. It's currently 2:40, my kids are napping. It's pretty empty. Everyone's usually at the parks at this point, or since a lot of little kids do take naps, they're taking naps. But they have several Lego stations within here. They have the capability of going into the castle if they wanted to, which is pretty fun. You can say hi to Mr. Skeleton over here. This is really cool. My kids love playing in here, and I do enjoy how it's closed off. So you don't have to worry about your little one kind of wandering off, because it's all kind of enclosed where you can see them. The chairs are all along here, and the only way they can really exit is from there once you stand here and face forward. So see, no real way of them being able to escape this way or any other way. Obviously they do have those double doors, and those lead to the pool. So let's go check out the pool. They offer some seating area out here, and this is where we ordered our food from the Sky Lounge and ate, so that we could let the clouds pass by and we were able to then go back into the pool. They do have this huge water slide. It does open rather late, around like 5 is when it opens. During the day it's not functioning, and I think it's because a lot of the lifeguards are actually working at the water park, and they just don't have a lot of lifeguards throughout the day. But you can take a dip here. They do offer floaties, life vests, not floaties, life vests if you need one. My daughter prefers these than the ones that we have, so she uses it. They have Legos throughout the pool that they can build stuff with and just have a really good time. Inside here, they do also have the towels. So you just need a room key to access the towels. They're loading them right there right now, so I'm not gonna film her, but you do need your room key. It's a really nice pool though. This is one of 2. The pirate one has not been open. I'm not sure if it's open today. They have umbrellas for you to sit down and just have a good time. So moving on, we're going to go check out the putt-putt. So when you walk towards this way, you get a really nice view of the lake, because this hotel is located on a lake. That's what makes it so special. It's just covered a lot by the trees, but if you want to see a nice sunset, come out and check the sunset out on this side, because it is beautiful. So they do have stairs, keep that in mind. And this is where the putt-putt is. We got here on a Sunday and it was popping. Like, there was so many people. They have this little hut where you can ask for some putt-putts. It is an additional cost, but I believe you get like 1 round of putt-putt free with your stay. I thought that's what I heard from my husband. So you can see though, if you do like want it, $8, 3+, and they provide it from here. And then this is the course. No one's out here right now. It's really hot. so it makes sense, but keep it in mind that during the weekend it was pretty busy. It seems like Legoland during the weekends is kind of where it's at. Usually I like going to theme parks during the week because it's less busy, aka Disney. But I feel that you do miss out on a lot of things when you do come to Legoland during the weekday. Yes, it's less busy, but you also miss out on a lot more, like the dance parties, a lot of the meet and greet characters, things like that. So we're going to walk on this sidewalk, and then we're going to go towards the back to take a view of the lake. They do have quite a bit of shade here, which is really nice because it gets hot here in Florida. And that's probably why you don't see a lot of people at this time, because it is hot, hot, hot. This is the s'more station. So you can buy a s'more kit for, I believe, $25 and come here and roast it. This is a huge fire. I mean, it's pretty massive, and people just roast their little marshmallows all around here. And then along here is where you can see the lake. They also have the opportunity for you to rent a pontoon boat and go into this lake. This lake is connected to other lakes, so it's a really fun adventure if you wanted to do the boat life while you're here. But we opted out because my kids are still too young, I feel, to be doing something that wild. But, you know, little kids will be little kids. And voila! This is the view. You will be able to see the sunset right over here, and they have seating all along here. But as you can see, they have their little sign where you can meet with your captain and go on that relaxation boat ride. Moving along here, we have lots of seating, as you can see. And this is the same lake that they do the performances at Legoland. So I think once again, those performances are not done throughout the week. So I'm kind of bummed we missed out on that. But you can kind of see the buoys right over there where the show is usually done. And there's some people out there right now. I don't know what he's doing. He's got like a ladder, so he might be practicing for the show. But alas, we'll have to come back. So they do have different trails for you to follow along here. And it's really nice because it's shaded. We're going to go back inside though and continue because there's still a lot to see inside. All right, walking into the hotel again. This is where you're going to find the Bricks family style restaurant. So this is where you can have breakfast in the mornings. They bring it out to you family style. You can have any drink that you want, orange juice, apple juice, coffee, you name it. They'll bring it out. The busiest times, as you can see, are always going to be between 9 and 10:30. But to be honest, we're here on a Monday through Wednesday. It's really not that busy. We got here at like 10:05 and we had to wait maybe like 5 minutes. So it's not horrible wait, but it is a wait nonetheless. It seems like before they did have a restaurant here, but either they don't do it during the week or they stopped doing it after you know what happened. Not sure, but this is non-existent at the moment. So moving back, we have here another play area of Legos. So if you're checking in, your kids can play in this huge pit of Legos. My little girls love taking a picture with these two gals. And if you're staying in the Legoland Hotel, this is the elevator for you. So you can go up this way to your room. But since we are staying at the pirate side, we're gonna go towards the pirate hotel. This is kind of what the entrance looks like to the pirate hotel. It's fully labeled. You have here little monkey and a pirate himself about to fall on a banana peel. So the theming is pirate, 100% pirate. They have some water fountains here if you do need to refill your waters. You're parched because it gets hot over here in Florida. And then we come to this area. So this is another play area in the pirate section. My little ones loved playing with these Legos. They have here the tiny little Legos and they just place them all over and build things. They also have a movie theater here. So if you want to eat and drink here, the kids can play here. There's another pit of Legos right down here. And the shipwreck bar is going to be located right over here. So this Smugglers, oh no, it's not shipwreck, it's Smugglers, that's right. It's the Smugglers bar. It does have a lot of alcohol. They're currently closed, but in the evenings they do open up, and all of this is full of liquor. So you have your choice. They do have beer, they also have wine, and they offer pizza here. And so the pizza is really tasty. I thought it was pretty affordable, like $22 for a pepperoni pizza. They bring it out from here, and you can either eat it here while you drink and your kids play, or you can opt to take it to your room. But it's a really nice area for you to just kind of hang out and relax. They have this little room here that's really fun. My kids love it. It's like the jail, and you go through, and it's another little play zone. It's such a good theme. I mean, if your kids are little, I feel like this is the perfect hotel for them to enjoy at a really young age. I feel like 2 to like 10 max. I feel like after 10, they do start getting a little bit older. They're not so much into this sort of stuff, and they kind of tend to get a little bored, is what I've noticed. But still, maybe your kid is a Legoland lover, so they'll love it no matter what. I just love everything about this theme. The pirate theme. We're in jail, friends. It's so cute. So, moving on, we are going to try to see if the pool is actually open. So far, it has not been open. And I feel it's because they do need lifeguards, and they just don't have any at the moment. This is another restaurant. This is the Pirate Side restaurant, and this little guy is so cute. He wakes up and he sounds like he's snoring. I tried to get my pictures to take a picture. Look. It is so funny. I thought he was so cute, and I told my kids to sit down, and when they sat down, oh my gosh, it scared the bejesus out of them. So keep that in mind. But over here is the Shipwreck restaurant. So this is the Shipwreck restaurant, and this will be open in the evenings. This is a dinner menu, $40 per adult at the moment, $16 for every child. It comes with a salad. It has a main course platter that you can choose from. It is family style, plus dessert and beverages. So it's not bad pricing. I feel like it's pretty comparable, if not a little cheaper compared to Disney World. And the food here so far has been good, the breakfast. The double doors are currently closed. They're getting ready for dinner, but this is going to be the Shipwreck restaurant. And then the elevators to the Pirate Hotel are these. So this is usually where we go up to our room. And down here are some more hotel rooms. So if you need some accessible rooms, these are part of them. And then down here is supposedly where the pool is. This is what the restaurant looks like. So clearly it's really big room. I can see this getting super busy on the weekends because like I said, during the week it's pretty empty, these hotel rooms. I wonder if like on the weekends it gets really busy. Or maybe we just came in low season, I don't know. But this is the pirate pool. I'm not sure if they're open, so we'll check it out. How cute. So here it is. This is where you get to go in, and yeah, I think it's closed. So, yep, it's closed. But if it is busy, this is another area for you to lounge, relax. They do have Legos for your kids to play with as well, and life vests. And that is where the parking lot is. So keep that in mind. And then going back to where we came from, they also have the towels here. So this is what it looks like. You grab your key room, place it in here, it unlocks it, you open it. You do have to return the towels right next to it. Otherwise, you will be charged $20 per towel not returned. So make sure you do that. And we go back inside. Overall, I really love this Legoland hotel. I feel like my kids are having a blast here. They just adore the theming of the pirates. They like the rooms. They're very kiddie, but that's probably who they are marketing for, let's be real. And I feel like it's affordable for what you get. So, I don't know, I recommend it. We are thinking of doing this like an annual thing for now because they will grow out of this. You can tell that some of the kids are a little too old, but like I said, 10 to 2 is a good. Oh, also, these elevators are pretty cool because they sing when you go up, and my kids love it. They love singing to this song. It's hilarious. They're so loud too, but you know, you get this with Legoland Hotel.
Are you sure this is your floor?
And here we are, going back to our hotel room. They do have vending machines as well in the hallway. So if you want to get a snack or any drink, they do offer 2 vending machines.
And some of the floors offer a microwave as well as an ice dispenser.
One thing I will say is that they do not have guest laundry, which is a total bummer because last night my daughter had an accident where she threw up and we had to scrub everything in the tub, and I was hoping to wash the stuff today, but they do not have any on site, so I have to go off site to get that cleaned. So keep that in mind. I didn't bring like a ton of clothes. I brought just enough. I do recommend adding a little bit extra of everything just because they do not offer any laundry. And I don't think they also offer any gym. I have not seen one. I'll ask and I'll make sure to leave a comment down below letting you know if they do or not. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour, and let me know down below if this is a hotel that you are going to be checking out anytime soon.
Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and like always, remember to dream big, be brave, and explore life. Until next time. Mwah.